Welcome or welcome back. My name is Lisa, and today we're going to get into what is out for 2025 and what is in for 2026. I focus on plus size fashion, so I will models may not be plus size, but know that I'm keeping the plus size to mid size bodies in mind. In 2025, it felt like we're constantly chasing every TikTok trend and and Instagram trend, and those go back and forth and change. And so the idea behind going into 2026 is that you end up with a closet full of something to wear that you love. So let's get into that. We want to focus in 2026 on bold color, dramatic but intentional silhouettes, and clothes that respect the plus size body and the planet. So let's get into what I mean by that, what's in, what's out. All right, I'm going to show you this. So for 2025, what is out is overly dramatic, or these are the micro trends, I call them overload. So over glamour, over voluminous clothes, those type of things are out for 2025. So in 2025, it was sporty. It kind of everything. It was over the top. It was, vintage, whatever. But we're going to ditch some of that for 2026 and put a better spin on it. So get rid of these trends, overly frilly, just over the top too much. However, it doesn't mean we're into minimalism. You want to focus on coats like this where they have colors that pop, a blazer that pops, it's well structured, a coat that pops and makes a statement, and you can continue it in your wardrobe and it gives you joy. That's what's in for 2026. It's intentional. Fewer monumental pieces that you can repeat and restyle. That's what's in for 2026. This is a classic wide leg pant. You can do so many things with this. You can put that with a jean top. You just want the silhouettes to be intentional and to allow you to continue to feel good in your clothes and stay fashionable. That's the idea behind it. So let's get into trend number 2 that's out for 2025. Those super huge, oversized, shapeless, hide my body basics, or not even basic. Some of them, they're just too much over the top, and they're not going to serve you very well because it's not something that is sustainable in your wardrobe. We want to focus on a trend that will be in for 2026. It's more of cinching in the waist. You can use a ruffled skirt like this or a layered skirt like Jennifer Lopez has here. And the whole look is intentional, stylish, eye-catching, but it's not hiding your body. It's accentuating the best parts of your body. And that's what you want to shift to. Here's another example. You can use denim, and denim that is somewhat structured or gives you the silhouette that you want on your body. In this case, the first woman is using a jean that has a wide leg pant, but it's not extremely wide leg. And then she's doing denim on denim with button up top. The silhouette is great. It does cinch in the waist. It elongates her legs. Those are the kind of things you want. Here you see Kris Jenner and something similar. In this case, it flares out a little more, but it's not like 70s flare. And then she put a puff sleeve denim blouse. She belted the pants too, and she used a bow tie on that. The other silhouette is something really simple, a simple straight denim maxi skirt with the denim top. This is what's in the trend that you want to replace it with for 2026. Also, this silhouette is another great example. You can use the bubble skirt trend. I don't believe that's going to go away for 2026. And she used a crisp white button up with a belt. Again, cinching in the waist. The bubble skirt gives you some volume, and then the shirt just rounds off the look. Beautiful silhouette, eye-catching. You will notice this woman. The next one is this tailored blazer. It's an interesting blazer. It's something you can continue to wear. You can even wear into the office, but it doesn't compromise your shape or hide your shape, I should say. That's why that one works. Now, this is the trend that's out. The chunky boots, chunky tennis shoes, chunky shoes. They're just, to me, they're Frankenstein looking. I never loved them. And they add bulk to your outfit. It's not the best look. Plus, for me, I've had some ankle problems, and this is like a fall waiting to happen. So I don't love it. Here's another example Gucci did. Don't love it. Not great. The trend that you do want to take into, or that we're going to take into 2026, are these kitten heels, point toe. This one has an interesting accent, so it's still a beautiful shoe with that gold over the top. And you can get this in a variety. You can get this at a variety of places. You could get this where you're going to spend more on, as well as getting it in more budget places like Walmart. They have something similar to this. So those are some options for you that will go into 2026. This one I love. This is like a knee-high boot with a kitten heel. Love it. Love it. This should stay forever as far as I'm concerned. And it still is interesting. It still accentuates if you wear those wide leg pants, you put that under it, or you can wear it with the skirt, those denim outfits that I showed you. That's some options too. It's in for 2026. And then the slouchy boot. Love those too. I love those with a skinnier jean and you tuck them in, or even some of the skirts, the straighter skirts. Love it with that look too. Totally in, fashionable, makes a statement, but it's not just riding a wave of a trend that's going to look outdated or not really fit for you. And this is another example of the kitten heel. Very demure, but it's gives it like a clean look, and it's timeless. Now, trend number 4 that's out for 2025. It's not that sheer is going to be out, but it's just that over sheer and underline pieces. This means you got to fuss with it some. You got to figure out what you're going to do. What kind of panty, like in this case, this woman had, that you're going to put on. Are you going to put on a bra? What type of bra? You know, how appropriate are you going to be with this trend when it's so sheer? And sheer, if you're like me, you always have to fuss with it. So this is out for 2025, this type of sheer look. And this is in intentional sheer, where you're layering, where the sheer enhances the outfit, but you don't have to fuss with it and think about, if you're going to wear shapewear, like for instance, this brown outfit, and if what's going to be showing and how you have to adjust yourself and so forth. This is in for 2026. Also, sheer accents like cutouts, or maybe a little demure or interesting sheer at the bottom of a skirt. That's another great example of what's in. All right, this is another example of the trend. So here it is for trend number 4, where she layered a sheer coat. But again, it's seamless, not fussy. It looks great. Now the trend that is out for 2026-25 is false sustainability. A lot of brands are claiming that they're sustainable when they really aren't. They're using it as a gimmick just to say we're sustainable, we're green, we do this and that. And then they're using fabrics that aren't sustainable. They're not proving or demonstrating that they really are sustainable. So false sustainability is out and true sustainability is in. An example of a good website for that is Quince. They are true sustainable brand. They have a statement on their website. They're priced reasonably and they have great products. So that is my list for that's my list for what's in 2025, or we're going to take into 2025, and what we're leaving out from 2026, what we're bringing in, I'm saying, and what we're leaving out of 2025. So let's recap. You want to, in 2026, you want to make sure that you use color and expression, electric, fuchsia, marigold, jewel tones, that type of color, materials and texture. So you can use butter soft leather, outfit pieces like dramatic denim, sheer layered over solid base, silhouettes and structure like asymmetrical blazers, bubble skirts, ruffle maxis, balloon shapes, wide leg denim, and sculptured tailoring. Footwear needs to be sleek, like the boots I showed you, polished shoes that balance and not overwhelm your proportions, and ethical aesthetics, like clothes that show their impact, repurposed materials, fair labor, and transparency tags. That's what we're looking at. So I'm going to give you a challenge. If you would go into your own wardrobe, pick out one piece that represents the 2025 trend that's out and that you're done with too. You need to be done with it. And then pull out the one piece that feels monumental, like a great fit, great color, great texture, some of the things I mentioned, and then build one outfit around it that's a monumental piece with the 2026 rules: bold, color, structure, and intention. Feel free to comment and tag me. If you want to, show me your look in the tag. Show me your, or comment and show me your look. And I'll look forward to seeing it. I'm going to make sure that I do videos where I show you some of my looks that follow the 2026 rules. And if you found this helpful, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.